And it's TGI Friday. We made it. And we're going to talk about some fun stuff going on in the sky today, especially astronomically, not astrologically. Let's talk about Venus for a second, because if you're up early this morning, you catching this on Friday, tomorrow will work too, and I'm sure Sunday as well. If you have a pair of binoculars and you take them out into the morning sky and look on the lit side of the moon, you will see Venus on the horizon, just peeking its little tiny head up. But Venus is our friend astrologically right now, so why not go out and say good morning and just enjoy those two up there together. They'll be right together on the horizon. Okay, speaking of, Venus is our little support child right now. I really talked about this yesterday, so if you'd like to catch that in depth, just roll back one day and listen to yesterday because it still applies today. For today, I thought I would do something that I haven't done here in a while and just kind of go around the horn, if you will, and talk about these planets that are home. Okay, what do we mean by that? Well, if you look at the astrological chart, you know that it's divided up into 12. That's 12 signs, and then you also have 12 houses. Each sign rules a house. Now, when you're talking about astrology, let's think of it as a play. How about a Shakespearean play? Let's teleport ourselves back to 1600s London to the Globe Theater, and we are watching the actors up on the stage, okay? Those are the planets. Let's say they change costumes. Same actors, same characters, planets, just different characteristics, signs. And the various areas of your life where the drama plays out. So let's say they change scenes. Those are the houses. So you have a house of relationships, a house of money, play, friends, etc. Right? Got it? So astrology does not have to be complicated when you just break it down. All right, now, the various signs, so Aries and Libra and Taurus, etc., are all ruled by a planet. And when the planet is in that sign, the planet is really happy. And what do we mean when we say that? You know, when astrologers say that so-and-so planet is happy, it just means that the positive sides of its energy are more expressed. Yin and yang and everything. We live in a duality reality. And astrology just shows that. So you can have just like you have a cranky side and you have a fun side. Well, the planets have that too. So when they're in their own sign, they are just expressing that radiance of what they really are all about. And we have several planets in their home signs. And that's what's making this chart really interesting. Amidst all the turmoil that is in there, we have some real great stuff. So who is at home? Well, let's just start with Venus in Taurus. I've talked about that. The love planet is in the Earth sign of Taurus. Yesterday, I jokingly mentioned if you're not taking advantage of this and you're in a relationship, shame on you. I mean, you should be, because there's just a little extra punch around that energy right now. But everything beautiful, everything loving, everything related to the home, everything grounded, everything Venus, the beautiful side of your life, just look for pulling out those little energies right now. We've got another, like I said, about a week and a half of that. Mercury is at home in Gemini, and it will only be there for maybe about the same time, week and a half. Mercury is the planet of communication, but let's don't just leave it there. Also, education, knowledge, the intellect. Are you learning something new right now? Great time to study something new. Also, a great time to just speak your truth. It also affects our relationship with our siblings. And there's an element of short-term travel in there, too. So it's just easier right now to tune into the positive side of all of those areas. Jupiter at home in Sagittarius. Even though it's going retrograde right now, it will be doing that until August, which is great because it just keeps it in there longer. And Jupiter goes retrograde every year this time of year, so it's not doing anything that it normally doesn't do, but it is at home in Sagittarius, so that's the expansion planet. I like to think of it as your rabbit's foot planet. It's just good luck. It's the things that come up that just make you expand, happy, grow. And Jupiter has a way, too, of examining your motives, and that's especially in retrograde. So that's going on right now. And last but not least, good old Saturn is at home in Capricorn, and it will stay in there until the end of the year, first of next as well. So there's just a lot going on. And by the way, what that's doing is, as we've been talking about all year, it's helping you set up a great firm foundation. It wants to help you build the platform right for wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Build it right. Dig deep. Go into your life and change things that need to be changed. I'm keeping a journal. I think I added 4 things to it yesterday, to my list of things that I'm working on. All in tune with Saturn at home in Capricorn and the big 3 and everything we've been talking about related to that. So those are the planets at home. See if you can tune into those and catch some of that great energy. 4 planets at home right now. Love